the money that was, we were farming groundnuts, cowpea, and maize, and other things, cassava, yam. It was helpful, but not sufficient. Now, additionally with Moringa, we feel like we are okay, we are happy. Yeah.
So, for example, if they're happy, does that mean because they can pay for their school fees?
Yeah, now we have a lot of things to say if we are happy. We can introduce a lot of things under that.
Okay.
Because separate question.
The problem is, you see here in this community, first example, me have experienced one thing. In the Volta River Authority, they used to come here twice a year for the light bills because they know we don't have money enough to pay monthly.
Right.
So they make it 6 months. You see, by then even the 6 months, they know the time we harvest for the major season, and they know the time we harvest for the minor season. So the time we harvest the garden eggs and the maize for the major season, they come that time, and then they start catching the wells, people they put away, and then they'll connect it. Now, everybody is able to pay monthly. Now we are able to send our children to secondary school that we are paying without collecting advance from market women.
Right.
Because of the Moringa.
Oh, so they were taking loans in order to pay the bills.
Taking loans.
So you had debt.
Yeah.
So no more debt? None?
Yeah.
Zero debt?
Zero.
No, not 100%. It's less.
Much less.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Even the debt we collect, that one is not cash. There are some banks that stands on behalf of the Greek, and they are giving inputs to the farmers to buy. Most of us, we don't collect that inputs again. We provide the inputs ourselves.
Yourselves.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. So
maybe it might be good to hear a few other people. So also other people, whatever they were growing, was it enough? And then maybe the question of why did they want to grow Moringa?
Was it identity and a pese? Yeah, Moringa. Because say na yedo abro, yedo beans, yedo yam. Alaji said he want to explain it.
Then tell pese yere ene ka ho no. E ho se ene yebia bia e be gina ho ache aboa ye na ma. Ka fish ya kura no wa ntimi andua bibia we de gina ho se
he said one thing about Moringa is he has experienced that we have experienced that Moringa tree is a tree that can stay long. It's unlike cowpea or maize. It's standing there to give you money not once, not twice in a year. So if we concentrate on growing Moringa, we hope it will help us, solve our problems.
for many years.
Yeah, for many years.
Yeah.
So would they ever think of just growing Moringa? Because if they grew more Moringa, or would they still want to grow maize and cowpeas and so forth? I mean, would they ever just dedicate themselves to the one crop? Which I think I know the answer.
Well, see, dear Moringa, it was a dear Moringa, sir. Now, Yajin here is saying Moringa na Adriano. Say a bro side of the any beans side, and
Do they know about the
by
leaves
side,
at
by
this
side.
point in time here?
You have quite a crack, you have cost dog, a brew beans,
seeds,
yeah,
and leaves.
cassava, no sound.
All of them who
As I say,
some
Moringa
farmers
counts.
we've been added to all their
Moringa. Men sao den na be Moringa pune.
leaves first.
Na gurdam karkan. Zon gur karkan ma di pana venyela. Anya kat lapsin yo nga. Na ma yuna ta fitin da ko ka yuna ka setti ko.
In the northern communities,
Ka sama ne ya ko sin yela mu ka bin ta ne ka be shi. To tun ne sami kan yari ya bolsi. Kan ban tin yan to ya wa shi ko.
This chairman said, we know the values of Moringa. Moringa is a great and wealthier tree. We hope we'll make a lot of money from that. But yet, we are waiting for Moringa to introduce itself, really color. The real character of Moringa is now that we are waiting for the Moringa to introduce itself.
I get you.
So we are praying if it rains 1, 2. That is when we really know what Moringa is. That will determine we either add value to or
You that
keep on planting maize, granules, yam, cassava, or we minimize
those
the
things
cassava and then concentrate on
because this is only their first harvest.
No, I understand. So, the way I met Kwame was through another man like him in Kenya, who grows moringa as well, to use the leaves to fortify flour for their children, because it helps the children get strong at a young age, which puts off illness as they get older. So that's how I learned about what it can do. Just the leaves alone, not the pods. What do you call the seeds? So I know already that tree will give you many different ways
of
making money and getting healthier too.
Well, see, moringa no. Yanjin tum say moringa ye dua abuani pa. Near wunnim and then near wunnim side in moringa babo because Babia won more free no. Obi to say ye director Sakwame. Ono so woye moringa ejuma yabi. Ono woye no. Odi ahaban no kura ye aduane bi e di ma nkola mo sorry to say we no. E ma omo ahondin. Emma omu nkasa ni ye kase tintin emma omu ahode yare ni ho say ye so say ahaban no ya antono ni na ye program okay ahaban no asam na okam ena say wabatu ye director Kwame nso say oto abano nti wakon say so obi wo ba bi epe ahaban a ende obi nso wo ba bi pe ayi abano nti exchange betimi aba nti no they say what to you say don't worry
in light of the fact that you've seen Winston do leaves and you've seen us really focus on seeds and do it well. Now there's shared learning that can happen between what Winston's doing with leaves and fortifying food that they can get here, and also what we're doing with organizing funds to grow for seeds that can help Winston. So that's what needs to say.
So that's all very interesting. Thank you for expressing it that way.
No pam te feel Martin delicious.
Can I ask, what is the hardest part about moringa?
Ne tum kwar moringa ma. No tulum shenya la yepolo. Wasi yedo moringa no him fa na eyen babia
That's it.
And let's also get more people. So
Imam did not say
yes.
The Burmadan Canadian Panguma.
Say from germinating time, from planting germination up to the stomach
level.
Is when there's difficulty.
Difficult. Yeah. So what do they do to what is difficult? Yeah, what is difficult?
I don't mean I mean I can bless you when you can so kai mala hal ake da kale amike da kale kan yana fiyo ka ta kan yana kai ka kenan ka kan fisa fa ka kan yana fisa fa fiyo na ma za ma program sin yana dingas
na rago nan ba
na ma biya da me ya to spray tam ga man me
exactly. That's why the other guy, we found him a tough man, but you can be tough to people because you like their progress. You want their progress. The Peace Corps volunteer, he was very tough with us. He said, you are looking at the opportunity in front of you, the whole world. You people are the most opportunists. But you don't think up to where you are. You are just thinking today. You don't think tomorrow. So we were making problem with him. He shouted on everybody. Every old man here, he was shouting on them. They are our parents, but we accept it because we want the progress also. So Imam is saying that from the beginning when you plant the moringa, it will germinate within 3-4 days if it's raining. If it is raining. So when after the germination, the insects, every insect, they love moringa. So they cut it. If you are not lucky, it won't germinate again. First problem. Secondly, sometimes it will even grow up to this and they cut it. So that one, it can grow, it can
Grow again.
Grow again.
generate leaves again. Sometimes, another problem we face a lot, that one is generally, everybody knows it, is weeding under the trees, and that is all. That one, when it's raining, 100%, maybe today it rains, tomorrow it's not raining, next tomorrow it's raining. When it gets to that time, you know the weeds are also growing faster. So when you weed under the moringa today, next month you have to also weed. So you say these are the problems. Imam.
$50 to $100 number I'm giving you about the cost of starting up is largely weeding.
Largely weeding.
Largely line
So he
maintenance.
said MoringaConnect, we MoringaConnect or Moringa Growth farmers, we are lucky we have somebody here, the Peace Corps volunteer, Mr. Rami was here. Even though he was young, but he told us, look, I'm not here to give you people money. He knows most of Ghanaians, when they see the white man, they expect you giving them money because they know you are from money.
I should ask him, but maybe.
But he said, he's not giving us cash, but he's giving us money that cannot end. That can may even be the legacy behind our life. So he used to tell us anything. He can insult you. He can shout on you.
So this is Rami's value proposition of our business to them. Money that doesn't end, so you better do it.
So,
and I'll shout at
so
you.
he even go to some people's farm. You give you the seed to go and plant. You go and plant it today. 4 days time it will germinate. You see it. He will tell all of you, Ibrahim, what are you doing? You don't want to wait for MoringaConnect. What and what? We'll fight over there, and I would run and come here. 3 days I would not go. He will call me. I'll go. I learned a lot of things from him, and I think even the knowledge I've acquired from him, I don't think even if I attended school up to university, I would have even acquired it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's one of the benefit of having these strategic partners here, right? So like Peace Corps volunteers in all these communities, they serve as this bridge, they serve as a way to make sure everything that we're trying to bring in terms of value to a community gets translated. They find local champions like Ibrahim, who are solid counterparts, to make sure that the work goes on and they can see someone who's physically there doing it, succeeding at it, and then they know, okay, if Ibrahim is doing 900 trees, I can at least plant my 400 trees.
Right.
I can at least also, so... who has the biggest farm? Most people are on about an acre, but who?
Hajj Self.
Yeah, I think so. Only a few people went. So it's always like, okay, he's doing 900. Let me start. Let me see where it goes, and
This
then
is Malik.
let me
He's
add
young,
on.
strong. He's young. He's not strong, but he's good. He's not strong, but bold.
But bold.
It might be good to also let's hear from some of the women about why they want to plant moringa, why they started.
Anto is here. No, you're going to go to the fire. You're a bunch of hanging out from the shop. About 9 years. We are you see these two women there. You see, you have not been seeing them here.
Yeah.
And there are some strangers here. You don't know them.
No, so you can introduce me at the end. Okay.
The old, the people within the this thing, they didn't come.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
Isma, Baba,
Don't
Abdullah.
worry.
No worries.
We can.
No worries.
There are a few people who have seen the Brony and are trying to come to the meeting, so you can't disgrace them by showing them that way. But
He said, why they have planted moringa? They have planted it because of money and because they have the taste of the money for the beginning of last year. They are happy. So they need to continue. And really, they have continued. Because I think, Mr. Maxwell, you can see when we get to her farm.
Right.
She's a hard worker. She said the problem is weeding under the trees. It's the big problem.
And this is where financing comes in. Imagine if they don't use their own capital to do the weeding, but then we can deduct the cost of financing land maintenance from
we need,
revenue.
He said, Director, you need to source market for the leaves.
I agree with that too.
hear.
But here's an important question. So, when if they need money, is there someone from outside the village, or even that is willing to lend the money, but the interest rates are too high, and so it's difficult to pay that debt? It would be very interesting for me to know if that's true, and if so, if they could share what the interest that the lenders charge, how bad it, because I'm sure it's not good. I would like to know from my people.
Yeah, so maybe put it like this. Right now, when they need money for weeding, anything, where do they go? And then what is the cost? How's the interest on whatever they get?
Well, see, so your pesica bobusian, yeah, not for my mother, you're doing
Farming, weeding, and who need be?
Busiano, Omaya, the Sihono, sign of which idea. This question is difficult. Let me answer it.
Okay.
Officer Sanomima answer no. Because
You just
here,
get permission to answer the question.
the farmers here, no, those lending the money, they depend on maize, cowpea, and cassava. None of this, apart from this, there is nothing that can favor them. So if you are going in for money, to lend money from them, borrow money from them, then that means you need to tell them it is maize that you are going to use to pay them.
So you put maize or cowpeas to pay, not money.
Yeah. So if, for example, maize is now 140 cedis per 130 kilograms, 140, and I want money, and I don't have the maize, and there's no maize in the system. If I come to the market woman to borrow the money, she will tell me, oh, now, for me giving you 140 for one bag of maize, we will divide the 140 cedis into 2 equal parts. Then 140 cedis, half of it, that is 70 cedis, stand for one bag in future.
I'm not sure I understood that.
So, if he wants financing, right? So he's taking financing to pay for, let's say, plowing. He's harvested the maize from the farm. He's bagged it. Normally, if he sold that bag, he would have gotten 140 cedis from it. The market woman, though, will buy that bag